Okay, so that's actually all of our prep done already. So you'll see we've not done anything particularly taxing so far, and we're ready to load everything into our rectangular baker. I'm going to use my mix and scrape here. It's my favourite spatula, doesn't stain, heat proof to 200 degrees, so you can actually fry with it, and it'll go really nicely in the dishwasher. Nice flexible edges, so you can get everything out of a bowl if you want to make a cake or something with it really nice and easily. I'm just doing this one-handed here because I'm on my own this evening. So I put the onion in there. I'm going to tip my mushrooms in there. Now don't worry about writing down the quantities while I'm doing this. The recipe is actually already on my Facebook page, Annika and the Pampered Chef. So you can use all of the quantities from there. So I've added the onions and mushrooms. I had a couple of garlic cloves in there which have been crushed. I've then got a prep bowl just with some dried porcini mushrooms. I'm going to tip those straight in. I'm going to give that a bit of a stir, just to make sure it's evenly mixed. Okay, and now I'm just going to pour in my risotto rice. Let's grab the packet of that. So I'm going to use arborio rice, but you can use any risotto rice you get. So this is just a standard packet of Sainsbury's arborio risotto rice, and I'm going to use, I'd say, about 3/4 of a packet for this sort of size. If there's not many of you, you can freeze cooked risotto as well and just sort of defrost it overnight and heat it up. So don't worry if you're making too much. I'll probably take the rest for my lunch tomorrow. Pouring spout here, I think we'll just use that. So I'm just going to tip that in. Just drop the box there. Oh, starting to come out. I might get someone to come and help film next time. Might help the process a little bit. Okay, that's better. That's about 3/4 of the box. I'm going to give that a nice stir. Right, and I've already prepared here. I've got about 500 ml of chicken stock, and this is in my Easy Read measuring cup. So these come in a set of 3. The reason they're called Easy Read is you'll see the measurements are actually on the inside, so rather than having to bend down try and estimate what level the liquid's at, you can just pop it on a flat work surface and look at it easily. So I'm going to add this straight in over my rice and my mushrooms. And I'm just going to top that up with 300 ml of water. Now you can add some wine if you want to, a little bit of white wine, just reduce a little bit of the stock and replace it with white wine. I'm not going to because I don't want to open a new bottle just for these purposes, but if you've got some left over or a small bottle, then it's a nice addition. So all I'm doing now is giving it one last stir, and then all we're going to do is we're going to pop it in the oven and literally leave it for half an hour. No stirring required whatsoever. We're just going to give it a good stir when it comes out of the oven. Okay, so that's what it looks like before it's going into the oven. And I've got my oven preheated to about 180. That's just roughly what I usually cook most things on, really. So I'm opening the oven door. We're just in front of the oven here. I'm using my Pampered Chef oven glove, which is really nice and long and thick. I'm just going to pop that into the oven now.